Hi you guys, I'm back today with a super quick tutorial. As you know, this year I've been using a spiral bound planner and I absolutely love this, even though I do have several different ring bound planners. This is the one that I've just been loving. It's by SugarPaper for Target. The pages have these polka dots. And something about having all my calendar pages bound together, for some reason, I just don't like the thought of all my pages being loose leaf paper, all my calendar pages being loose leaf paper and just kind of being scattered everywhere. I really like that everything's contained. I've been using this, I'm super happy with it, which is a bit unusual because I tend to change my mind a lot. But so far, 3 months into the year, and I'm still using this as my main calendar. But what I found is that I wanted to be able to customize it just a bit. Really, the thing that started it for me was that I wanted a page marker, and I was using one of those really large clips from the Target dollar spot, but what I found was that it was just kind of, it was wrinkling the page here and it was hard to write, and I really wanted a page marker for the week. So, but obviously because this is ring bound, I couldn't just hole punch something and put it in there. Or sorry, not ring bound, spiral bound. So, I played around with a couple different things and finally found actually a really simple way to add things to my spiral bound. So as you can see, this is my tab and it just opens right up to this week. So hopefully you guys can see that it's just a clear, I just made this out of transparency paper and just traced around and put hot pink washi at the top, and it's in there and it comes out super easy. So I'm really happy with this. So once I made this, I was like, well, I wonder what else I can make. And then I wanted to have kind of like an envelope in the front. I have one in the back, which I just taped and washi taped in the back, but I liked the idea of having a pocket in the front. So I just took a really pretty poppy colored envelope. I did have to trim it down, then did this process to get it to fit into the spiral bound. Oh, I put washi tape on it first, but just to kind of reinforce it, but it's not a necessary step. And then it's in here and it'll come out whenever I want it to, and I just keep like some stickers and things in here. All right, so I thought I would add this journaling card into the front just as a place to keep quick notes or maybe put some sticky notes or something like that. A really sweet lady sent this to me in a rack, so I thought I would add it to the front. I actually probably will do it kind of in there. I posted a picture to Instagram and had some questions, so I thought I'd do this video as I add it. So I'll probably, like I said, put this right here in the middle. Supplies that you need, whatever you want to put into your spiral bound: scissors, hole punch, and a pencil. It's really not that complicated. So what you want to do is just line it up to wherever you want to insert it. And once you have it lined up, you just need to take a pencil and make marks. Now, these spiral bound are kind of like a double. As you can see here, there's a little bit of a space. So the marks that I make, and we'll probably actually bring this down so that the top of it misses this top spiral, but that it will go into this bottom spiral. So I make marks in between the two here, and I just make a small little mark all the way down. It doesn't have to be precise, just so I have an idea of where I need to hole punch. All right, and then once I do that, I just take my hole punch. Again, I don't do this very precisely. I'm sure you could if you wanted to like measure and all of that, but I literally just punch where every tick mark is, I make a punch. You don't want to punch it all the way towards the very edge. You do want to leave a little bit of a border on the edge. So I just kind of line it up so that I'm punching in the middle of that tick mark. I come in from the edge and I make my hole. So as you can see, it's not that much of a border, but it is a bit of it. So I just do that all the way down. Like I said, if you wanted to see how these are uneven, for me it's not that big of a deal, especially when it goes into the notebook, but if you wanted to draw a line on the other side so that you knew where to line up your holes, you could do that too. So just punch these all the way down. Perfect. Okay, so as you can see now, there are holes where every tick mark is, and you can see I definitely did not do it even. I mean, I tried my best to eyeball it, but some of them are a little bit uneven. You really won't be able to see it that much, especially when it goes into the binder. So the next thing you want to do is just clip each little hole punch so that you can insert it easily. So everywhere that there's a tick mark, I just cut. I don't want to cut all the way through to the other side. I just want to clip this one side of the hole punch. Everywhere that there's a tick mark, I just make a little cut. Okay, now that that's all done, I really just put it in. And to put it in, it's a little bit, I mean, this binder's a little bit stuffed, so it does take a little bit of effort, but let's see, is this where I wanted it? I just kind of use my pencil to help. This is similar to if you've ever used the Martha Stewart or any of the ARC disc-bound systems at Staples. This is similar to that. So you just kind of want to maneuver it a little bit around each spiral ring. Okay, now here is a good lesson. See, I didn't line it up properly, so it's hitting that spiral bound. So my choices are either to cut it or to move it up the rings, but I think I'm just gonna cut it because, yeah, I'm just gonna cut it. Perfect, it is in there. So here is the envelope, and then I'll show you guys my page marker. I'll put this in for you guys too so you can see. Depending on the material of the insert that you use, this is, like I said, that transparency paper, and it is a little bit more sturdy and goes in a little bit easier. So I don't know if you guys can hear that kind of clicking noise, but that is the paper going around, or the transparency going around. See, there it is. All right, I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to inbox me. All right, see you guys later. Bye.